just as a question first to foreshadow, Nick, what kind of music do you listen to?
Fairly eclectic, I guess, but I would say primarily hip hop, pop punk from like the early 2000s.
Nice, dude.
Emo, screamo, hardcore.
That's
Mostly in that vein. Some pop, some electronica.
So you know 6ix9ine?
Like by name, I couldn't tell you a single song.
What? You don't? Oh, dude, 6ix9ine. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little backstory, and then I'm gonna get into it.
I know the story of 6ix9ine. I just don't know his music.
Okay. So I don't need to go into it too much, but he recently just got released.
He broke the Instagram, I heard. Yeah.
Yes. So he recently got released for like apparently it was asthma purposes. That was the final thing, but everyone originally thought that it was coronavirus. But so since he got released from prison, he just released a song that hit #1 on YouTube called Goomba, which featured him with an animated what?
Gooba.
Oh, is it Gooba? I wrote Goomba.
Yeah,
Gooba. Gooba.
Gooba.
So he had an animated rat head by the end of the video, basically because everyone's calling him a rat because he snitched out.
Oh,
so
the
many
rat
people.
emoji is the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Bat.
Dude, it's so
Like, if
such a
you're
good
gonna troll,
clapback.
that is the best way to do it is to fucking have an emoji of a rat like replace you for it.
Dude, so apparently since he's been out of jail, he's reportedly made $2 million off of his music and merch since he's been out of prison, and wanted to donate 10% of it to No Kid Hungry, which is an organization that obviously wants to end world hunger. And this was their response. So let me know after how you guys feel about this. They said, "We are grateful for Mr. Hernandez's general offer. As a child-focused campaign, it is our policy to decline donors whose activities do not align with our missions and values." And he said back on an Instagram post, he said, @NoKidHungry, rather than take food out of rather taking food out of children's mouths, I ain't never seen something so cruel. I tried to say it in like a gangster accent. It didn't work. But yeah, dude. So I was curious what you thought about that, because he literally just got out of jail, made $2 million, and said, you know what? I'm going to give 10% of my earnings to end child hunger, because apparently it's something that he, wants to do. And I'm pretty sure he has a kid of his own with
His baby mama.
Yeah, his baby mama. I can't remember her name at the top of my head. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Like, first of all, getting out of jail.
Real quick, I'll let Nick take the forefront of this. But he also broke 2 world records since he's been out of jail, too. He had the most concurrent viewers on Instagram Live, which was over 2 million, which blew Tory Lanez out of the water when he had Drake on. It was like 800K or something like that before that. And then... probably I think it's more 1.2 million maybe. I whatever. Don't fact check me. I'm not looking it up. So over 2 million concurrent viewers, which is insane, and the most views for a video in 24 hours, beating Eminem's Kill Shot against MGK, which I think was like 38 million, and his video was like 43 million in 24 hours, which is inconceivable.
And went consistently into 78 million when I looked at it last night, and that was 2 hours.
It's over 100 million.
Is it now?
Does that mean 6ix9ine has to show us his boobs real hard?
He fucking better, dude. But no, as a marketing strategic marketing ploy, 6ix9ine knows. I mean, as a troll, he knows better than anyone. So I was curious what you guys thought about him. Nick, I guess you specifically, his backstory and everything.
To be honest, I just have had like almost no interest in that dude, like whatsoever. Like I know the story. Like I only know what's like made it to me, like peripherally, if that's a word. Like I've never. Yeah. I don't think I've like read any of the articles. I haven't watched any of his like interviews. I don't listen to his music. Like from what I've seen of him, like he doesn't sound like a dude that I really fuck with. Like I can understand why that charity would decline money from him. Like I don't know specifically what he did that would make them do that, but like I can understand
I know why
a company would do that.
Because he had that porn with that kid. He had a video of a minor too.
Yeah.
Hang on. So that I did research because I was speaking on it and I didn't want to be misspeaking. Apparently, and like not that this is like that much better, but like he was in the video while like it was like I think that she was like 17, that he was like 19. So it was like a legal thing more than like a thing. And he was there like filming it. So he didn't actually do the act, which like, you know, I know we're like kind of splitting hairs, but I think there's a difference between the dude doing it and the dude
Wait,
like
first off, it's so funny because the just a side note, I'm just cracking up. The Matty Mo show post just that he got 200 grand, like rejected from the foundation, and then all of a sudden I see the comment go, message retracted, because he's probably on that like 2-minute delay or whatever. So he just saw that we started talking about after 6ix9ine. But continue, Nick. Sorry.
Nah, that was it. So, but yeah, so like, I don't know, like, you know, I wouldn't go as far as like, you know, I know some like, because of the headlines, the way it's been said and stuff, like people want to call him a rapist and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's very, I think it should be clear that he did not do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his affiliation with that stuff is obviously like
Correct.
not something that they would want to be affiliated with. So to me, I get it. And like, that makes sense to me. I think that was like, you know, a cool move of him to do. Obviously it's very beneficial to him to do that too. So it's not like, you know, entirely altruistic, you know what I mean? Like give the whole 2 mil if you're really trying to like do a thing, you know what I'm saying? But no, you know what I mean? Like whatever, you know, I don't know. There are far more interesting and like relevant things that I put my mind towards than that dude. So yeah.
I feel you. A lot of people feel the same, and I think one of the most quotable things is that like he said, I forget where I saw it. It was probably a Snapchat story because he has like Tekashi 6ix9ine versus the world or whatever, and he said like people either love me or hate me, and that's why the clout I get. And I think your side is like, yeah, I am putting attention towards that guy. He doesn't, you know.
Yeah, I don't even hate
bad
him.
publicity is still publicity.
Yeah.
But I guess but that's what I'm saying. I guess I'm outside of that because like you either love me or him, like dude, I neither. Like
That's what I mean.
Like,
Yeah, you're
you're
one
outside
of
of
the
it.
Yeah, 100%. I really could care. Like if he did 2 million on Instagram, like cool man, like do you like whatever. I'm not out here like putting him on blast, but I'm not following him with either. So yeah, whatever.